everyone. Today we're going to prepare something called Romanesco, and a very unique vegetable. A lot of people probably pass it by in the produce section if that's even available, mainly because it looks very unique. When I do a little bit of research on it, it comes up as tasting somewhere between cauliflower and broccoli, maybe a blend of the two. As you can see, it's got a very unique texture. We're gonna do a really cool preparation with this, very simple, and makes for a great side dish. I have not cooked with this before, so this is gonna be a learning curve for me as well. I'm excited to cut into this and see what it looks like on the inside. Check this out. All right, so to prepare this unique and exciting new vegetable that I've never tried before, we're gonna start by creating a really flavorful kind of oil, if you will, that we can toss it in. The base for this, of course, is gonna be olive oil. So we're gonna add about 1/4 cup. And to that, we're gonna add a little bit of lemon zest, a little bit of Dijon mustard, and some garlic, of course. Some pecorino. That salty cheese is going to be just amazing on this, I'm hoping. And for a good salty umami punch, we're going to mince up some anchovy fillets. And a little bit of minced up capers. We've got a real Mediterranean vibe going on here, obviously. This ingredient is definitely a Mediterranean ingredient. And a little bit of lemon juice. We're going to need that acidity. And a little bit of salt and pepper. And we'll give this a stir. Reminiscent of a Caesar dressing, if you will. That is amazing. And then the next thing that I'm going to do, we need some garlicky breadcrumbs to go over top of this. We're going to take a little bit of our flavorful oil mixture and add it to our breadcrumbs. All right, so now we're going to have a look at our Romanesco. We're going to remove the core more or less and the leaves. Now, of course, when I say more or less on the core, we want to leave a little bit in order to keep everything intact. We're going to cut it into quarters and roast it like that. So we're going to start by cutting down towards the base. Of course, you don't want to cut away any of the vegetable if you can help. Okay, we did have one fall off, but that's okay. And you can see our core here. We're going to cut through our core. And I'm not going to cut into the actual vegetable, into the outer part of the vegetables. If I can help it, I want it to break kind of naturally. And that will preserve some of those outer textural spots. And then from our halves, we'll go into quarters. Now, mine aren't going to be perfect by any means, but that's okay. You can see the idea that we're aiming for is to break it apart, and you'll end up with less of these outer bits being cut. Okay, so that looks pretty good. We have some relatively even sizes. So now we can add our Romanesco quarters or pieces to our bowl, and we're going to give it a toss. Okay, that looks really good. Now we're going to grab our baking sheet, piece of parchment on there, and we will just lay our Romanesco on there, kind of cut side down, if you will. And don't worry if you feel like you have missed some spots. You'll get an opportunity because we're going to scrape out all the ingredients in the bowl here and drizzle it over top of our Romanesco, ensuring that every piece will get some of the love. And now we're going to finish it with our breadcrumbs. All right, so we're gonna get this into a 425-degree convection oven. We're gonna cook it for about 25 to 30 minutes until it's nice and tender all the way through. And of course, we're gonna get this beautiful brown color on the outside. I can't wait to see it when it comes out. Now to go along with our Romanesco, we are going to make a quick tzatziki. Refreshing, delicious, Mediterranean, something that's just going to be a great condiment for it. So we have about a cup of good quality Greek yogurt. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of olive oil, about a tablespoon of pickle brine, a little bit of fresh chopped dill, and of course some minced garlic. And a little bit of lemon juice, minus the seeds. And we'll take a long English cucumber. We're gonna get rid of the seeds in the center. Those will make your tzatziki watery, so we wanna get rid of those. And we'll coarsely grate our cucumber. And before I add that, I'm gonna give it just a little squeeze to get rid of the excess moisture. And we'll give this a good stir just to combine. Almost forgot, we need some salt and pepper. Yeah, that looks good. So there is our Romanesco. It looks beautiful, just as we were talking about, nice and crispy around the edges. And I'm just gonna check to see, oh yeah, it's nice and tender. So that is what we're aiming for. As I had mentioned, this makes for a really nice side dish. Obviously, it's got a little bit of a summer vibe, but works really well any time of year. And since we had the Romanesco now, the time was now. So we'll get it onto a plate, right? And we're just gonna top it with some of our tzatziki. Oh man, does this look good. Let's try our Mediterranean Romanesco. It looks delicious. Amazing textures, amazing flavors, delicious.